You have no choice but to be encouraged by Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is back again to being the best quarterback in football. This guy was out there injured. He ran the ball. He threw dimes. Davante Adams let him down. Jordy Nelson let him down. And despite all of that, when the game was on the line, because of some poor coaching on the other side, that they don't take the 10-second runoff, they left Aaron Rodgers a chance to make a miracle play. He's the only quarterback, maybe in league history, that I've seen do this repeatedly. Make the big throw downfield on a dime that bails his team out. I'm encouraged by Aaron Rodgers. You can never count him out. I was a little bit unimpressed or disappointed by their defense letting Matt Barkley in Chicago back in that game.
Well, if you're watching that game yesterday, you should come away with, if you're watching as a real football eye, Ty Montgomery. Because what he adds to that football team, he can change that franchise. Yeah. They had huge expectation on Eddie Lacy, not only when they drafted him, but this year after losing the weight in the offseason, because their ability to be able to run the ball between the tackles. This is a wide receiver. Now, I'm going to tell you guys, we're not built with that type of courage. We're not built to make that adaptation, get in the I formation, get in the split back formation, and run between the tackles and pick up blitzes. So what they're doing in that accomplishment, running for over 162 yards, the largest day in rushing pass since 2005 for the Packers, that's what we should be talking about, because if he can run the ball, Rodgers can stay healthy, and that would make them a really special
Very quickly,
team.
Mike, before you go, I just want to add, Aaron Rodgers is responsible for a little bit of that. These safeties cannot play up close and stop. The running lanes are there for the Packers.
And Jared Cook. But to your point, Chris, you played receiver. Receivers that go to running backs, rare. Running backs that go to receivers are always something you covet in the draft, because why? They're good with the ball in their hands. This is unique, and I think he gives them. But what concerned me yesterday was the Green Bay defense. Again, they're 30th in the league in the last 8 games of giving up points. Also, they don't tackle very well. Yeah. They made Matt Barkley look like he was. I mean, if you're Ryan Pace and you're the Bears GM, you're saying, wait a minute, do we have Matt Barkley? He might be good enough. Do we need to draft it? You know, he's false pretending there. It could cause a problem. And that's what worries me. I think what Aaron Rodgers, that throw he made to Jordy Nelson at the end of the game, that should go to Canton. That might be one of the greatest throws I've ever seen in my life. He didn't even step into the throw. And, you know, Chris, you caught cold footballs. Throwing cold footballs, it's like taking a cinder block and trying to throw that thing 60 yards down the field. I thought it was amazing.
Let's remember is that a lot of these teams in the NFC, we like a lot of Cowboy players, and we like a lot of Seahawks and the Giants defense. 6 weeks ago, we were saying about Green Bay, they don't have any good players. Let's not fall in love with Green Bay, realizing roster to roster, how many defensive players for the Packers start for New York? How many offensive players start for Dallas? This is a team that's got some talent. The emergence of Ty helps. But 6 weeks ago, we were all sitting here saying, Aaron needs help.